Hello, hello, my laundry challenge participants, guests, consultants, and everyone else in between. Hello, hello. Hopping on here to share with you some Powerzyme and a few complementary products with you tonight. So I'll give everybody a couple minutes to hop on. Oh, okay, I see an eyeball popping on. Yay. Hey, Christy, how are you? Say hi in the comments when you hop on. Hopefully Facebook may show me a comment or two tonight. We never know. Facebook is touchy, but welcome. Okay, hey, Christy, yay, I'm seeing some comments, and I'm seeing some more eyeballs hop in. So, hey, Shelly, how are you? Yay, say hi when you hop on. And let me know. Let me see. We're always like, let me know where you're tuning in from. Okay. Let me know what you had for supper tonight, because I'm tired of cooking winter meals already. So let me know what you had for supper. Maybe we'll find something in the comments that piques our interest and we can get a few things going here. I actually had toasted cheese. That was my supper tonight, toasted cheese. So what did you guys all have for dinner tonight? Hi guys, how are you? Hey Carol, hey Shannon, yay. Say hi when you hop on and let me know what you had for dinner tonight, okay? We'll get these comments going, because the more we comment now, it'll help people find the live when they hop into the group. Yay, hey Deb, how are you? All right. Hey Stacy, yay. Okay, so we're getting some oh, you went out for Mexican. Christine, I'm so jealous. Oh, I was thinking tonight about Mexican too. We have a great little Mexican restaurant, and I was like, oh, I should stop there, but I didn't. I came home. Hey, Sue. Let me know what you had for dinner tonight when you hop on, okay? Let me hear some of them dinner ideas. I am at a loss right now, guys. This has been a long winter. I'm in New York, so... All right, pasta. Ooh, pasta with Parmesan. Yes, I love that. Ooh, yes, scrambled eggs. Kevin, you are my kind of man, let me tell you, right now. Scrambled eggs for dinner. I am all about breakfast for dinner. Yay. Ooh, you guys have some good ideas. Oh, Carol, that sounds good. I love that. I love a sheet pan dinner, okay? So less mess to clean up. Yep. I'm all about it. All right, guys. So we've been on here a couple minutes. Let me introduce myself. I am Lori McLaughlin. I have been sharing Norwex for 8 years now. It's going to be 8 years. So that's crazy. It seems like just yesterday. And I am going to share with you guys a little bit about Powerzyme. Okay, so... let me think. Johanna, who went last night? Johanna went last night and shared a little bit about Powerzyme, and she got into a little bit more about the makeup of Powerzyme, okay? And so people are always like, I can't remember the name of this. It's so, crazy to me. So I like to think of it as powder, power, and then the power of powder, and zyme as an enzyme. So Powerzyme, and it makes me remember it, okay? So she talked about that Powerzyme is made up of 4 enzymes, and she went into a little more detail about those enzymes and what they target in your clothing for you. So if you missed that, go back and watch her live from last night. Very interesting to learn about enzymes. You guys, science is really cool, okay? So our Powerzyme is made up of those 4 enzymes, and what do the enzymes do? She also talked about a little bit of Pac-Man, okay? So I was always like, how do we explain enzymes to people, right? So yes, that's exactly what they do. They're like Pac-Man. If you're from my day, we played Pac-Man, and it used to go around and just chomp, 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 chomp. And that's what these enzymes do. They get in your laundry or whatever else you're using, and they seek out the dirt, the grime, the yuck, and they just chomp, 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 and eat it away. Okay, they break it down to tiny little pieces, and then it releases from the fabric, and then it just washes away. So, which is kind of crazy, right? Enzymes also work great in moist circumstances. Okay, so today was perfect to use Powerzyme for 2 soaks for you guys today. So one was for a stain and one was for a stinky load. Okay, so the enzymes in here target both of those. They not only target stains, but they also target odors. So this is amazing for those loads, workout clothes, or if any of you, raise your hand if you've had a child or yourself who has worked in food industry. Your clothes, hold on to them, smells like crazy. This will do the trick for you, getting the smells out for you. Okay, yay. So we got tons of people on here now. Yay. So I also have my little cheat sheet here because I like to talk about things and I like to be a squirrel. So I'm going to try to stay on track for you. So the enzymes not only break down stuff in your clothes, like your stains and odors and that, but the enzymes in here also help to keep your machine clean and working well for you. Okay. So I don't know about you, but in the past, my machine used to light up and say, it was time to clean my machine. Okay. Why do I need to clean a machine that I'm actually doing laundry in? Well, that was because the products that I was using were leaving such a buildup in the machine that it wasn't working efficiently. Okay. So it was time to put a harsh chemical tab in there and let that harsh chemical tab just blast away all the yuckiness in there. Okay. So I haven't had to do that. I don't have to purchase those harsh chemical tabs because I'm using products that are actually safe for my machine, safe for the waterway, and there's no buildup. There's no synthetic dyes, no synthetic fragrances, no added things like optical brighteners and other things that build up in your machine. So also a clean machine, when your machine is this clean, your clothes come out clean and fresher smelling. There's no stinky, musty residue from your machine coming back onto your clean laundry. So that's key for having a nice, clean machine. And our products will do that for you. I'll set that there. Okay, so let's talk about the clean machine. Let's talk about clean. So a lot of people associate, and I was one to raise your hand if you were one who associated clean with a scent. Okay, I grew up in a home where my mom cleaned with all kinds of different things, and we would say, oh, she cleaned the bathroom, I can smell that. Or, oh, she's doing laundry, it smells clean, because I could smell the fragrance from the stuff she was using. So it's really like training your mind to rethink what clean really is. Okay. So clean is actually to be void of odor. Okay, so when you smell something, that's not smelling something clean. It's when you don't smell something is when something is clean. Okay, does that make sense? So really what you're smelling is usually a synthetic fragrance. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about fragrance. Fragrance, what is it, right? We smell things and we know there's a fragrance there. So what is it? It's a blanket term for dozens and even up to hundreds of chemicals that do not have to be listed on a label. Okay, so the laws protect fragrance formulas as trade secrets under the Fair Packaging and Labeling Act. And so they can take a mixture, a concoction of up to dozens to hundreds of chemicals and then just put on the label fragrance. Okay. And one thing to remember about laundry detergent is that they don't even have to put ingredients on our laundry detergent label. So we are really in the dark about it. Okay. So I'm just going to give you a little fact here. So think about this. So over the past 50 years, we have been introduced to 85,000 chemicals that are out there for us to use. Okay. And put in the comments how many you think have actually been tested on the impact of our health. How many do you think out of 85,000 chemicals have been tested in the United States on the impact of our health? Okay, so put that in the comments and let me know what you think. So what is a fragrance's job? And then I'll tell you the answer. What is a fragrance's job? Okay, a fragrance's job is to like coat something, and then it clings to it, and then it smells like that chemical compound for you for a long time after laundering. So how many of you have used scent beads and things like that? That's what their job is. It's just fragrance, which is a bunch of chemicals that are not tested and don't have to be disclosed as to really what they are. And then they're coating our clothing or our sheets or you name it, everything that we launder, right? It's coating it to make it smell. And now they're making things that even smell like 2 weeks after being in your drawer or in your closet. So what kind of chemical is that's lasting that long, right? Okay. So, I see some answers, about half, about a quarter. You guys are really good. 1,000, 150, 0. I like that, Jessie. Yes. Jessie, you are very close. 200 chemicals. Okay. That is it. That's about how many have been tested. Okay. Now I'm really going to blow your mind. Guess how many out of 85,000 chemicals have actually been banned against being able to be used in the United States? 11, you guys, just slightly over our hands. 11 chemicals have actually been banned, and only 200 of them have been tested. So we kind of have to do our own job, right? So those fragrances that are coating everything, they're kind of making you think that what you're smelling is clean. Okay. But now that we're learning what fragrance really is, which is to be void of a scent, an odor, it's odorless. So now that we know that, what we're really smelling are dozens up to hundreds of chemicals. We're really not smelling clean. We're smelling chemicals, compounds of chemicals. And then we wear those chemicals, okay? We launder our clothing, and then we put our clothing onto our largest organ, our skin, or we sleep on our sheets for hours at night. Think about even your pets laying on their pet beds and blankets and things that have been coated with things. Your babies wearing clothing, okay? Their lungs are developing and they're smelling that smell of them fragrances, which are just chemical compounds, okay? That again, have not been tested on the impact of our health. So we've got smarter solutions. We've got smarter choices that you can make, okay? So let's talk about some complementary products to our laundry detergents, and that is our odor eliminator. Okay. Which one is my odor eliminator? My odor eliminator right here. So this is your alternative to heavy fragrances. This is made up of enzymes as well. It's concentrated, so it lasts a good long time. Its fragrance comes from essential oils, which are safe for us. And how these enzymes work, they work a little bit different than the laundry detergent. Enzymes can be all different. So these enzymes actually work and they seek out odors like in the air or in a trash can and things like that. They can also seek out odors in your laundry as well. So it's just 1 ounce of this to 7 ounces of water in your spray bottle. And I love having this in the laundry room, okay? I love being able to come down here and just give everything a nice fresh scent when I come down here. And you can use this in your laundry. Okay, so what I typically do is if I have a really stinky load, sweaty workout clothes from my husband or my kids from their jobs, you can put this in your laundry. It's 1 capful. And what I usually do is I pop it right into the dispenser on the top where you would put your fabric softener. So we're just swapping out fabric softener for something that's a little safer. Well, a lot more safer. Let me say that. It is safer. Safer for the waterways and for you. And it's not going to just coat your clothing and trick you into thinking that it's clean. It actually is going to eat the odor away. Okay, so much more economical to use this. And you have a lot more uses with this, okay? It's not just for spraying around the house or trash cans, but you can use it in your laundry. So it's a great thing to keep in your laundry room. And when your laundry room smells good and looks a little bit nicer, fresher, you actually don't mind coming down here to spend some time in it. Okay, as you can see, we saw some fabulous pictures of laundry rooms, right? Well, you can see that I'm in my basement. I have cement walls. I have plumbing and insulation in here. Okay, it's an unfinished part of my basement. So it's not the most fun and attractive place to come to. But when I keep it just a little bit refreshed looking, it's not so bad. So here is my little basket. Guys, this is all of my laundry needs fit right into a basket. So if you find that you don't have one of them big, huge, special laundry areas, try to just think of some ways to keep your laundry room fresh and neat and tidy. I have my UPP, I have my Powerzyme, I have my liquid detergent, I have my stain remover, I have my odor eliminator, and I have my booster. I also keep these 3 products in my laundry room: an EnviroCloth, a window cloth, and a dusting mitt. And yes, a dusting mitt. Do you know how dusty a laundry room gets when you're emptying a lint trap and things like that? The dusting mitt is your best friend in the laundry room. So, and keep everything just kind of looking a little tidier, and you don't mind coming down here. So it doesn't have to be a big change. It can be as simple as a basket and putting your things into some containers, some airtight containers. And of course, I always have my teaspoon because we know that these are concentrated. And so let's not overuse them. Keep a teaspoon handy and you can measure what you need, okay? So I love having the laundry room just look neat and tidy. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about another complementary product, and that is our microfiber booster, okay? Booster right here. So another enzyme-based product. And with your enzymes too, I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not, but you want to give your enzymes just a little toss, just a little shake, wake up the enzymes in the bottle, and get them moving. Okay, so microfiber booster is like your mega enzymes, okay? These go in and seek out really deep ground in yuckiness. You can use this in your laundry. You can put it right in the soap dispenser with your laundry detergent, or you can use it as a deep soak. So if you own Norwex and you have crunchy microfiber or a microfiber that you can't get the stink out of, or even if you have some other material, a cotton towel or something, especially kitchen, the deep microfiber booster deep cleaner is awesome for that. It's very concentrated. You use 2 capfuls, which is about 4 teaspoons, into a larger, sink full of water, and let it go to town for you. So here's my little tip on that. I use just a dollar store bucket. It's not pretty, and it's super easy to use this. And I just put a little bit of warm water in here. You don't want to use hot. You don't want to kill your enzymes. So warm water, hot tap water. I wouldn't say boiled water, but you can use the hot from the sink. Put your cloth in here and let it soak. Okay, so I had a kitchen cloth that my husband somehow used cleaning up. He made a beautiful dinner, but the gravy and mess that he made was not pretty. And so he used this and just swiped everything up. So I brought a glass down and I just want to show you. Look at this water. Guys, that was just a little, like a half a capful in some warm water, and just let this soak for a few hours. And now I'm going to rinse this really well. After you do your soaks, rinse it really well, wring it out, and then pop it right into the wash and then launder it just like you would all of your other microfiber. So 2 amazing complementary products, odor eliminator and microfiber booster. Perfect for your laundry room care and needs. And guess what? Our detergents, Both of these detergents that we talked about, UPP and Powerzyme, they are EWG verified. So Environmental Working Group has tested the ingredients of our detergents and have deemed them to be free and void of anything harmful, okay? And they work well. They're concentrated and they work amazing. So isn't that nice to have the work done for you? No investigation needed, no having to search labels and look things up and wonder what that fragrance really means in your detergents. You're gonna get something right here that is perfect for you, your family, and the waterway. I love that. All safe stuff going out into the waterways. Okay, so let's talk about a couple things. If you have been in this group and you are seeing these products and you are like, hey, my laundry room looks crazy full of these big jugs filled with water and other products that I use to add into things. Simplify your laundry routine. And if you are falling in love with these products, think about hosting, okay? That is like the easiest way to get some of these products in your hands for free. And let's think about this. When you go out and you buy something, okay, I go out and I'm like, oh my gosh, did you see those jeans that were on sale today? I'm on the phone and I'm telling my friends about it, okay, because I'm impressed with the product and the price. Do the same thing with your Norwex. Share it with your friends and family and host and share with them. Do them a favor and introduce them to our products as well. And you can get some freebies for yourself. Also, all of these products are consumables that we're talking about. We have an amazing autosave program for you. You can put any of our consumables onto autosave. It comes right to your door. You choose the frequency. You choose the day that you get it. You choose what products you put in. And here's the thing you can add to your autosave order. And when your autosave order gets to $150 or more, you get free shipping. And your consumables that you have on autosave come to your door 10% cheaper than what other people are paying out of the catalog. Wow, that's pretty fun. All right, so, and also Johanna mentioned, if you can get behind these products, think about joining our team, okay? We can't be in every home. We would love to have more people sharing this. So if you find yourself thinking, I'm obsessed with these products as well, think about joining our team, okay? So there's some options for you. Hosting, autosave, opening your own consultant account. They're just options. There's no pressure. We just want to share what's all out there for you, okay? So a little bit of housekeeping. Sunday, we are going to be having at 8 p.m. a live, and Christine will be sharing a great story she has about her Norwex journey, which is fabulous to listen to. And she's also going to be choosing our winners. She'll be announcing our winners and choosing our grand prize winner, okay? And the grand prize winner is actually from answering a survey. And that survey is going to go up when I get off of here. And please fill it out. Give us your opinions. Let us know what you're thinking. It helps us do better. And when we do better, you get to do better. And let us know what you're thinking. That's our grand prize. It's as easy as answering a quick survey and hitting submit. So look for that. Also, your consultant that invited you to this event has a special surprise for you. Maybe I'm going to blow it right now. But she has a cart available for you to shop with at an additional 10% off, just as a thank you for joining this challenge group, okay? And learning a little bit more, because when we know better, we get to do better. So ask your consultant about her cart she has for you available as a thank you. And I think that's it. That's all of our housekeeping right now. And now I'm going to leave you with a secret question to get you into the drawing for this live. What is the longest amount of time you have ever let your clothes sit in the dryer? All right. Let me know. Don't be shy. Let us know. And I'll tell you what mine is. It's been at least 3 days. 3 days. Okay. And I don't know. You just get busy, right? And you forget. So what was the longest amount of time that you've gone with your clothes sitting in the dryer before you actually pulled them out? Okay. And we'll get you into that drying. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. And I hope everybody learned a lot during this challenge. I know I always learn. We're always learning. And thank you so much. We will see you again. Bye.